today's the day for another Young Justice review. While you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, check out and subscribe to my group channel, Comic Frontline, where the Frontline 6 come together every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Frontline Live to discuss all the latest news in geek culture and our top 5 comics of the week. Continue the conversation on the Frontline Discord. Be sure to check out ComicFrontline.com for the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features and daily updates. And don't forget to follow me, Comic Book Theater, Media Manus, and Comic Frontline on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Book Theater. Jay here with another Young Justice Outsiders review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Young Justice Outsiders episode 19, titled Elder Wisdom. Okay, now this episode begins with an attack on the lives of Troya and Tempest, secretly orchestrated by Lex Luthor. He wants to kill him, but the Young Justice, the Outsiders are there, and they stop them. You know, the Outsiders stop them, but Lex Luthor also clears it with the authorities, and calls in the Justice League, which is just the Flash, comes in, wraps it all up real fast, and Lex Luthor takes the time and says, see, this is what we need. The law-abiding Justice League being called into action and helping when they're supposed to, not these young kids who are just doing whatever they want and thinking that they can, just be vigilantes, and he's like, he says that he wants to introduce this new thing, a registry like they did in World War II. So this prompts a whole big discussion on should these kids be allowed to do it, because one of the kids almost gets killed, which is they only see what happens to Kid Flash when he gets hit, but he shakes off. He keeps saying, like, throughout the whole thing, I'm okay, like it wasn't bad, I'm okay, it wasn't that bad, so that was what sparked everything. He did not see, though, that Violet actually got her throat slit. He didn't see that, because that would have been a big thing. That was the more gruesome thing here. But it starts this whole thing about if these kids should really be putting themselves in danger, So the mother, we get Cassandra's mother, Wonder Girl's mother. We get Eldorado's father, and we get Jay Garrick, who come, and they're like, you three are grounded, you can't do it anymore. You're like, but you said we could do it, and they were like, that was one thing when you were doing the covert ops, but now you're out there in public, and you're putting a bigger target on your back. And she was, the Cassandra's mother was like, you're literally wearing a target that was meant for Wonder Woman. And she was like, but no matter what, I'm still wearing the target, Mom. Whether I'm covert or not, I'm still wearing the target, So, honestly, like, they made no point in doing that. Like, they already said, these kids go out and do all this secretly, but you can't do it publicly. Like, so, their argument was flawed to begin with. And throughout the episode, we find out that Virgil and Jaime are both 18, and Gar is an emancipated minor. So, they go onto the mission, they go to Dublin, Ireland, they find the father, and then they find the little girl at the shop who's taken in by Ivo's monkey robots, but it's also the front for Lex's drone. So they take it, they blow up the thing, and it's again, they said about the being dangerous. And during this time, while the three parents or guardians are talking to the Kid Flash and Wonder Girl and Eldorado, Violet confesses to Brion and Tara about her former self, her role in the death of their parents. She says something's been going on, and Brion's like, how long have you known it? She's like, long enough, So Brion walks out, he's mad, he's hurt by this. And then Tara, starts to hyperventilate. She's like, like, you see all her, like, everything starts to get blurry and a little bit wobbly, and she walks out and she sees what's going on, and then she texts it to Deathstroke about it, and you know, Lex Luthor tries to use this as propaganda. You know, he's like, oh yeah, and I happen to know for a fact that the parents of these heroes don't want them to be in the as part of these outsiders anyway. And then G. Gordon Godfrey's like, are you sure about that, Lex Luthor? And he was like, yes. And then he was like, well, Jay Garrick just went on Twitter, you know, their equivalent of Twitter, and it's like, you know, saying that he supports us, saying that registration was never passed in the 40s, and it's not going to pass now. It's just fascism and all that. And Lex Luthor is like standing there with egg on his face because Jay Garrick is like, we are all outsiders. You know, everyone around the world is saying we are all outsiders, and it's bigger than ever. And you know, Lex is really pissed by this, and he tells Gordon Godfrey in the makeup room and all that later at their show, you know, you set me up. He was like, no, you set yourself up. You made this personal. You went after the group because you knew they blew up your secret headquarters, your secret warehouse. We know that, you know, basically saying that, you know, Apocalypse people know that, and, you know, we're not down for that. We're trying to achieve our agenda here, not your agenda, you know. So Lex is a little pissed, and then we go to the secret group, you know, the Young Justice, the Justice League secret brain trust, whatever you want to call them. They're hiding, you know, Batman, Wonder Woman, and all them, and they tell Wonder Woman how this all went down. Basically, Oracle found the file, the records that said that Lex owned this thing, so they put it into a fake thing. You know, Batman played the role of the father, Miss Martian shapeshifted into the role of the little girl. They took some Ivo monkeys that they had left from a previous battle and programmed them to be there, and you know, staged this whole thing so this way Lex Luthor would have the egg on his face, and they would take out one of his warehouses. And Wonder Woman's like, are you okay with this? And Batman's like, yes, this is a war. And she was like, but what are we doing? Like, this is beyond lying. This is beyond not telling people stuff. We are actually creating things now. We are creating fake news. We are creating, you know, fake crimes so we can humiliate our opponents. Like, and make us look good by comparison. What does that say about us? Like, you know, this is going too far. You know, she's saying we have to draw the line somewhere. This is not right. So we're already seeing division in this rank. So something's going to come to a head with this little secret meetings and all that. So everything's going to blow up from that. And then we get the very ending, which is Violet starting to write a letter, which, you know, she's going to be leaving. But she's just writing the letter, you know, the goodbye letter for everyone. So I'm interested to see where that goes. There's a lot to take in here. Again, love the comedy in the show. I love how they use, you know, these serious subjects, and then they lightheartedly make little comedy moments, like with Bart or Guy Gardner or something like that. Like, there's always these little comedy moments. I love it. I think it's a nice balance of the two, because I don't want it to be too dark. I don't want it to be too light. It's right there in the middle. They know how to balance the two sides out. So that's what I really love about Young Justice Outsiders. Yeah, and I loved Violet's emotional story. You know, like, she's almost numb to it all. You know, because she thinks she's dying. I still don't trust Dr. Helga. I don't trust her for nothing. I do hate that we don't see Black Lightning anymore. It's like he was there just to be a you know, he was there just to bring in Dr. Helga, and then he was like, oh, sorry, I got to go, you know? Like, he wasn't there for anything. Like, dude, where's freaking Black Lightning? He should be a part of this episode more. Like, these episodes more. So I hope they do bring him in for later episodes. But, yeah, I mean, I love that Wonder Woman standing up, and she's like, look, this is dishonest. We cannot do this. I'm hoping that, like, some of the other members start seeing this, too. And they start, you know, they stop this secret meeting. I would also like Tim to be brought into the Outsiders. That would be really cool. Like, you know, if he was a part of the Outsiders, or maybe Tim will form his own groups and we can see the Teen Titans actually be formed. I would like that too. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this storyline play out. We got, you know, a handful more episodes left. We've got all this month and the rest of this month and all of August, so we still got a couple more episodes left. Looking forward to them. But this episode gets 4.5 stars. Really good episode. And again, love the Violet scenes. I think she's like a standout character. But dude, where's my friggin' Forager? I need my Forager. You know, Fred Bug with 2 G's. We all need Fred Bug with 2 G's. He just has to be in this more. I love him. I love Fred. He's my favorite character in this show. Like, bring him in, dude. Like, bring him in. I want more of him. We haven't seen Forager in a long time, so bring him in, back in. Maybe in the next set of episodes we'll see more of him. But, yeah. That's my review for this episode. I'll be back with another review next week. So, until then, yo, we are all Outsiders.